Sorry, my nose itches. This is Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How you guys doing out there? How's my Herbally Hip tribe? Okay, guys, we got some things to look at today. Like every day. With this orange menace. Take a deep breath. Okay, just a second. There we go. I don't know what happened on that first one. Okay. The two things I want to ask in this video are, why did the Orange Menace not put his hand on that Bible? Okay, yesterday I did a reading, and I think this could relate to that. Oh, very quickly. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everything we say here is allegedly. And also, I saw a lot of comments yesterday saying, I can't wait till February, I can't wait till March. I can't either. But I want to say this. Please listen to what I'm saying, okay? Yesterday looked like really good news for February and March, okay? And it did, okay? Energies can change, okay? That was the energy at the time that I was reading, okay? Things can change. People have free will. They can make a different decision. So, take that as you will. Say, you know what? I am looking forward to February, March. There is a chance that someone changed their mind, didn't do things at that certain time, or didn't do things the way they thought they were going to do them. Things happen, okay? It's what the energy is at that time, okay? So please remember this, okay? Because if things don't go the way that the card said, I don't want people to be completely dismayed and like, oh, okay? Nothing is for sure. Nothing's a guarantee in this world. People have free will, okay? I cannot stress that enough. And all the readers have told you guys this, but I just want to make sure you understand that, okay? All right. I'm not trying to get on my soapbox, but I don't want you to think I'm bamboozling you, because I'm not bamboozling you. I'm just letting you know what the energy is and what I'm reading at the time, okay? All right. Here we go. So what I want to do is I want to know, I want to pull cards on why did the Orange Menace not put his hand on that Bible? And that kind of goes along with the things I read about yesterday. Number two thing I want to do, or number one, doesn't matter which way I do it. Why did the Free Press not say anything about him admitting that he stole the election with Muskrat? I'm actually still really pissed off that they have not. I'm really pissed. All right, so I'm trying to see what cards I want to use. You know what, let's try... Let's do true crime. And let's see what we get with true crime. Because what he admitted to was a crime. The most major... I mean, this is the thing. The thing that's really perturbing me with the Free Press. Okay? They are the third branch of government. Okay? They're the third way that keeps checks and balances on this system. Right now, they're failing. They're failing. That should have made... that we should still be talking about that. Why? Is what I want to know. And you know how people are saying that the Free Press is going to come to an end? Keep doing crap like that. You're making the public very mad. That we're all talking about something that's the most major thing in our country. Elections, okay? And you guys are over here talking about everything else but it. Failure. Absolute failure. You're failing the people. So, Spirit, please tell me everything you can tell me about why the Free Press is not reporting on the fact that he admitted that he and Muskrat stole this election. Okay, I don't know what the heck this has to do with anything. We'll keep going. Fake death. All right. Okay, so the question is, why is the Free Press not reporting on that the Orange Menace has admitted to stealing the election. Okay, the first card I get is a Justice card. Justice is coming. Do they know justice is coming? Like, what's the deal? Okay, so we'll leave that there. Assassination. I mean, is he literally going to have an assassination attempt? Okay, but what does that have to do with the question? And power supply. Okay, let's keep going. This reading is already very, very strange. It almost seems like there's some dark energy on this reading. Trying to block stuff because this is very strange. Let me keep going before I judge it. Okay, now that I pulled the second row of cards, I'm reading what the cards are saying and the energy saying. It looks like there will be justice about him admitting to stealing this election with Muskrat. Okay, I didn't understand this assassination card, okay? But then the second row, the serial killer card came up. Are they being threatened or afraid of being threatened? That's what it's saying to me right now. I'm not sure what this power supply, this is in the first row, what this has to do with anything right now. Okay, the fire. This is usually the card for like the tower card, a tower moment. And we got the justice card. So it's telling me they're afraid, but justice is coming and a tower moment is coming for the Orange Menace. So for right now, they're running away. And looks like they're running away because they're afraid. I don't know if they've already been threatened or just look at what's going on and they're scared. But what pisses me off about that is like little people like me and others. We're small, okay? We're small little fish in the pond, okay? And we are putting our necks out. You guys are multi-million-dollar companies and you're not putting your necks out. Really, really pisses me off. And sorry I'm saying the word piss, but you know, there's no other word for me to use because it angers me to no end. This is how I really feel. Grow a pair. Okay? You're a multi-million-dollar company. Yeah. And this thing here, they're afraid. And it's right below the serial killer card. Okay? They're afraid. They're afraid for their family. What family meaning everything. Their company. Their business. So that's why they're acting like they're doing. But what I like in this reading is the justice card comes first. There's going to be justice, but they are afraid, and they're afraid for their family, which family is also their company, okay? And in this case, I believe it's their company. But I'm so happy in this reading that we got this justice card and that fire. If we just would have got the fire card and not the justice card, I would be worried about this reading, because the fire card in that case to me would mean that that there's a tower moment coming for the press. Okay? I don't want to get rid of the press. I want them to do their damn job. Okay? And be the third branch of government. Another checks and balance system over this government. And they're not doing their damn job. It looks like they've had meetings on this. This has been discussed. And the way to handle it right now is to just watch out for themselves. and be scared and not stand up for democracy and not do their duty of being the third branch of government. Drugs and poison. The poison is him admitting that he stole this election. So they know it. They know it. But above the card, what is it? Run away. So they decided to run away. But thank goodness in this reading that we got the Justice card. And that's the first card that came up. First card. And the fire and fire. If we would have just got the fire, like a tower moment, I'd have been like, is he going to take down the free press? But we got the Justice card with this. So even though they're just being a bunch of wusses, justice is coming and the tower moment's coming for the Orange Menace. Now, why do we always get this fake death? Are they telling us that he's going to fake his death? This card always comes up, so that's what I'm going to take it as. I do not know what this power supply is. Let's try to get a clarification on that power supply. All right. I don't understand these motel, hotel, and this power supply. Okay. So I'm going to let this one go. We got enough information. Sometimes I can't read all the cards. And when it happens to me, for some reason I'm not supposed to read that. I got something on my readers. For some reason I'm not supposed to be reading that card. Okay, I'm not supposed to know about that yet, so I'll accept that because you know what? They answered my question. So what it came out on these cards is that the press are scared. They're leaving it up to everybody else, even though they're not doing their duty as the third branch of government. But thank goodness it looks like justice is coming, okay? And a tower moment is coming. Okay. It's what I thought. They're being a bunch of wusses, okay? But it gives me solace to see that justice card and the tower card, which is the fire. Okay. Now, again, this is the energy that I'm reading in the moment. No guarantees. Okay. And you know what? If that upsets some people, I'm sorry about what I'm saying about that. About this is what the energy is saying right now. But you should take solace in that because I'm not saying it like a conspiracy theorist and saying this is the truth and this is the only way it's going to be and this is what and just making stuff up like the Orange Menace does. He makes crap up all the time and calls it as fact. Okay, I'm actually not making stuff up. I'm actually reading the energy of what's going on, reading these cards with spirit guides, and then I'm letting you know this is the energy for now. I'm doing it with complete honesty. That Orange Menace, he just makes crap up, lies, and then supports them. More lies and more lies on top of more lies with tons more conspiracies. Okay, the next one I want to ask about, why did the Orange Menace not put his hand on that Bible? Because yesterday in our readings, we came up with this could possibly, the whole thing could be fake. That whole inauguration could be fake. And AI could have been used. Okay? This might also be another clue into that what we said yesterday. Okay? Why, Spirit, tell us why the Orange Menace did not put his hand on that Bible. One, two. So, Spirit, please tell me why the Orange Menace did not put his hand on that Bible. And a lot of you guys have had that question. Okay? And so have I. So it's time to ask it. Okay, cut 3 times. We're still using true crime cards. Because we're talking about the Orange Menace. Look what comes up first. Bottom card. cover-up. This came up yesterday when we were asking if this was a fake inauguration, if this was AI. We got this cover-up, but it's a cover-up. If this energy is reading true, it's a cover-up for good. Okay, they did this for a reason. Okay, this cover-up, this fake inauguration. Okay, it's part of the plan, getting his butt out of there. And also, according to yesterday, getting some mags are never going to come out of that, okay? Never. But getting more people out and exposing the Orange Menace for who he is, and letting them see this is how the Orange Menace is going to affect you as MAGA. So what this is saying, he knows that it's not real. Okay, I'm not sure about this serial killer right now. What's that do? Why he didn't put his hand on that Bible? So let's let that fly. Let's let that sit there. Also, I'm not sure what the power supply represents right now. We'll let that one lie. Okay, he did. Okay, why didn't he put his hand on that Bible? He owes a debt to someone. And I was just thinking this in my head right now. I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking, unless I've been given a download. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between what you're thinking and a download, but usually a download just comes to me when I'm doing the dishes. That's when I usually get those. So, but anyway, I was just thinking, why would he participate in a cover-up of this fake inauguration? Okay? And why would he not put his hand on the Bible? Because he owes a debt. Why? Was there an agreement between him and the Democrats of him not getting jail time? Go out there, do your best, expose yourself, and we won't put your butt in jail. I don't know. Let's keep reading. Because in other readings, I did get that there was an agreement that he has to do stuff to expose himself, or just come out and admit that he stole it, which he did. This is like a damn movie. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Okay. Okay, why he not put his hand on that Bible? He feels trapped. That tunnel looks like you're kind of trapped, right? That's the first thing I get with this tunnel. He feels surrounded, okay? Because look, the opening down there, that's very small. He felt he was being strangled, which means to me that it is supporting that debt card, that he owes a debt. He's made an agreement to expose himself so he can come in. Because, why? His abuse of power. Just a second, I'm reading these really. Life insurance. Okay, this to me is a message from the powers to be. They've got us in their hands. By doing what they're doing, exposing him and having him expose himself, it's a life insurance for all of us. And they've got us in their hands. Also, this is also to expose the partners, spouse and partners involved in this abuse of power, stealing the election. And okay, then we get the drugs and poison. And the drugs and poison is the stolen election. Abuse and neglect is right above it, which is the abuse of power. And right above that is debt. So he owes a debt. That's why he didn't put his hand on that Bible. He owes a debt to the powers to be, the Democrats. They're in charge. Expose yourself. And the reason he didn't put his hand on the Bible, he knows it's a cover-up. He knows that this is a plan to expose him. But there's obviously some type of deal made. And it looks like, so he won't go to jail, because he does feel, because of this deal, this debt, this deal, he feels trapped. Again, strangulation. He feels like he's being strangled, not physically, but with what this deal is. They're also going after this deal is also about his partners, Muskrat and Putt Putt, because of the poison and the abuse of power. And the poison and abuse of power are obviously the stolen election that he admitted to. He's agreed to this cover-up. He's agreed to do all this so he doesn't, I believe, so he doesn't go to jail. And they want to let us know that they've got it. They've got it. They're doing all this because they've got us in the end. Now, just one second. I'm going to throw the serial killer, kind of the same thing. He just feels like serial killer. What do? They kill things. He feels like his presidency is dead. So I think it goes along with that strangulation card. Now, again, this power supply keeps coming up. Why did he not put his hand on the Bible? Power supply. What I'm getting right now, the power supply, okay, what I'm getting is the power supply represents the entire thing. I can't believe I didn't understand this until right now. I think my spirit guides are helping me here. The power supply is the entire, is the whole deal. It's the agreement, the debt that he's going to owe for not going to jail. The power supply represents the whole plan. This is the power supply. This is the whole plan. The power supply, the whole thing. Okay, I just pulled another card. Just to clarify again, just to make sure I'm kind of on the same wavelength with this. Desert. He did this whole plan. And the reason he agreed to the whole plan is so he's not left out in the desert. And being left out in the desert is him going to jail. That's what I've got, what the energy is saying at the moment right now. So, like I was suspecting, of why he didn't put his hand on that Bible is because it goes along with the reading of yesterday. This is a plan of exposing, and he's agreed to expose himself because in the readings I've done in the last couple of days, the plan is, with the powers to be, is to let him, give him enough rope to hang himself, even though he's in on it. But the deal is so he doesn't go to jail. And there are people, MAGAs, they have to experience the pain. It's like a child who keeps doing wrong and you never punish them. If you don't punish that child, give them some consequences, they're never going to learn a lesson, okay? It's same with these MAGAs. If you don't let them feel the pain, like there are a lot of MAGAs, okay, who are poor people, okay? Going with this rich menace. Anyway, who depend on them food stamps, okay? who depend on that welfare check. Well, now he just is trying to do a thing where he said that you can't claim your children. The more children you claim, the more welfare you get. Now he's trying to take away Biden's, how Biden lowered the cost for prescription drugs. There's a lot of people on prescription drugs who use that program. Oh, they're going to feel the pain. Because now, instead of paying, $30, like Biden cut it off, you're going to pay $100, $200, $300, $500, sometimes $1,000 for your medication. He's talking about everything but the price of eggs, gas, food, okay? He's talking about releasing information about JFK. Look it, we feel bad that JFK was assassinated, of course. But right now, that's not going to help out what people need, okay? He's talking about everything else in the kitchen sink except for what matters. And so that's what I'm coming with. And that also supported the reading from yesterday. So, like I've said, everything I've read about today, this is the energy that I am reading right now. Nothing is guaranteed. But this is the energy I'm reading right now. And at least I believe it can give us a window into what the hell is going on. Okay? Okay. And remember, people always have free will. Things can change. Okay? All right. So we did the why didn't he put his hand on the Bible, and why did the free press not admitting to do. Okay. All right, you guys. That's it for this reading. Let me know what you think of it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the button twice. Leave a comment, questions, anything you want me to read on. Now, I'm trying to get to as many people as I possibly can. I know it's frustrating if I haven't gotten to you, but leave a comment, because you know what? There's other people. I mean, there's conversations going on like crazy. I'll come to something and you guys are in a conversation 20 comments deep, okay? So you guys are also conversing with each other. So it's not just about me. You guys are also conversing with each other. So it's a beautiful thing, okay? So please leave the comment, because if I can't get to, or I haven't gotten to it yet, there's other people who are going to get to you, okay? And there's going to be there's a lot of good conversation going on in there. So, all right, you guys, I love you guys so much. I will talk to you soon. I'm doing a few more videos today. Love and peace. Bye, guys.